Good evening humans, Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and welcome to the monthly vlog for September 2021. Let's do this. So once again, welcome y'all to the September vlog. These are probably my least popular videos, but that doesn't matter to me. The whole point, again, is to interface with you and for you to get to see my human face. So here we are. So thank you if you're watching and thank you for joining me. This, again, as always, just gonna kind of go over what happened the previous month, look at this month, and maybe look at even further ahead. So it's all about that. And in terms of that, let me think. This is probably the latest I've ever done the monthly vlog. I try to do it within the first week of the month, and I know I said that on the first one, that was gonna be my goal, and I've been questioning since then whether that's the smartest idea. Maybe I should be doing it towards the end of the month so I can kind of do an overview. So if you are watching these, and certainly if you're watching these regularly, please let me know what you think. Does it make more sense for me to do this at the end of the month? Because if it does, then I will absolutely do that. Especially because now that this one's in the middle of the month, for October, I can totally do an overview, and it's gonna be a busy month. It always is, certainly as a musician in the before times, before the pandemic, I was pretty much wall to wall with gigs and just trying to write EPs and stuff like that. So it's a month I'm used to being busy during, so if I end up doing that vlog at the end of the month and kind of making that the go forward, then that just works for me, especially because all the horror stuff, I mean, naturally I am a gothically inclined individual, so that's what it is. And yeah, I guess going further into just intro stuff, looking at what happened leading up to this vlog, I spent about a month looking for, if you've been following my channel, you know that I am a fan of the NECA Super Shredder mold, and they released this year the third version of that. So I spent a long time hunting for it and not finding it in stores around me, because just stores here in Central Mass are not getting a lot of exclusives, or they weren't. Target's getting better, Walmart's not so much. But eBay, once again, came to the save, and I got that newest Super Shredder. So in all, it's super purpley glory. So I don't know, I've been considering, I'm not gonna do another Plastic Combat on it, but might do kind of just a kind of like angels singing overview of the whole thing. So, you know, look out for that potentially in the next few weeks. Other than that, keeping on going on reviews, trying to keep my laptop open here. And the only other thing to report in the intro is that, you know, expected a lot of pre-orders to come in and more got delayed, because if you follow me on Twitter, I've definitely been retweeting any articles that come up talking about this whole thing. And I mean, shipping containers, materials, all of that is in short supply. So everything's getting pushed back, and that just is what it is. So we go with it. And yeah, so with that being said, let's go into August pickups. So August ended up being a much more solid month than I expected it to be. Again, things are getting pushed back and stuff like that. So, you know, I'm not really expecting things to come in, but just kind of hoping and looking at my list and kind of going, all right, well, I hope this comes in, and that if that gets pushed off, that's kind of cool. But again, when I did my mid-year top 10 list, I was kind of like, all right, I'm not sure really what's going to shift here, especially looking ahead, and was not expecting to find two figures, certainly, that are potentially shoo-ins for the end of the year top 10. And we're going to start off with the one I found right at the tail end of the month, right under the line, and that's that McFarlane Violator, which, by the way, the review is up, so I'll probably attach the link to the end of this video, so stay tuned, or just go to my channel and watch it. So, but this thing is incredible. Watch my review on it. This was great. God, this thing's great. This could be number one. I won't lie. Beyond that, then there was complete opposite end of the scale. So that's a like honking chunk of plastic, and just engineering and all this other sort of stuff. And then unseen, didn't think this was going to be this good, and that is, I forget where I put it, the Mechasonic from Jazzwares, and it is a powerhouse. For this scale, the articulation, the aesthetics, just everything, especially being a huge fan of this design from way back in '92. I couldn't ask for more. And again, I also have a review for this in case you haven't seen it. So please go watch that. Like, I love this figure. This is when you kind of have that sort of love for a character and have it conclude that succinctly. You can't beat that as a collector, you know, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate. So that's that. And finally, tying up some loose ends, speaking of that, from last year. I didn't end up pre-ordering the entire Venompool wave. However, waiting worked out this time, especially because this is this incredibly solid Build-A-Figure, and most of my interest in Marvel Legends isn't Build-A-Figures, Venompool itself. So so the only one I ever saw on shelves was pretty much Ghost Spider, which has the body. And then I ended up finding a lot on eBay, once again, and had everything else but the right arm. So I am currently waiting on that piece. I actually ordered it because I found that, again, for a good price. So waiting does help occasionally. So just a little moral to, moral of this story is occasionally, pull my cord here, wait on the things you really want to get, because they might become available, and just, you never know. So that's August. And now that we're halfway through September, let's look at the rest of September. I had written my notes within the days leading up to this month and within the first couple of days. And so the first note I had was looking at September. And first one I had said was the Masters of the Universe Masterverse Scareglow, the Mattel Creations exclusive, the one with the wired cape and all that. And that ended up shipping on time and fairly quickly, and that review is also up. I love being able to say that like it's working, things are turning. I feel like I'm actually making progress, which is awesome. So once again, thank you to all of you who are on this journey with me, because this is an unexpected detour for me, and it's been fun. So it is here, and it is fabulous. So this was definitely one of the most anticipated figures of the month, and it's fantastic. Absolutely just great. And it just got announced today, first day of PowerCon, that it's going to be in the next wave, which we pretty much, I think it was announced or it was expected or something like that. So the mainline release is coming, and I think one of the main differences is just gonna be like, you know, the cape won't be wired. So I can say right now, pre-order it. Go on to Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, all those stores, and, you know, get your Scareglow. Looking back at it, so other things I'm expecting to ship, especially because I've seen other people post their reviews of it. One is SH Figuarts Kamen Rider Dark Kiva, which is a vampire-themed version of Kiva. I haven't been able to watch the show yet. However, the design, just vampire bat aesthetic, obviously I'm gonna be into it. And it looks great. So that should be coming soon, I hope. Again, Big Bad Toy Store is where most of my pre-orders are through. And kind of small sneak preview looking at October. I am aiming to make as many, probably at least 90% of my reviews to be like horror Halloween themed. And if this one arrives soon, then like that's when it's going to be reviewed. So that'll be cool, and I'm gonna switch up the music that I use in the videos and all that sort of stuff. I really want to have fun with it. Again, it's a month that means a lot to me beyond my birthday month. So that'll be cool. After that, still waiting The third big one is Marvel Legends Searcher, which has been seen in stores, has been shipping. I think GameStop shipped theirs. But again, I went through Big Bad Toy Store because I trust them the most, and I've had the most luck with them. So I'm willing to wait in a lot of cases. I'm getting a little antsy about this one because again, big red translucent plastic figure. So I'm just like excited about that one. And I've been keeping an eye out when I've been going to Target hunting and stuff like that. Haven't seen it yet. So we'll see. So keep your fingers crossed for me, please, my friends. And if you have yours, I am totally happy for you because this thing looks absolutely fantastic. So that's what I'm excited about for the rest of this month. So that's the end of this monthly vlog, or we're now at the end of the September monthly vlog. Again, thank you for joining me, and looking at stuff and being excited about it is really fun. That's part of collecting. So this is really cool to just be able to kind of talk. This will probably be a longer vlog than usual, and part of that is just that, not that many people watch it right now, and I'm cool with that. Again, this is kind of just a getting FaceTime and being able to kind of interface with the camera, literally, because I'm looking at myself. My phone is in selfie mode as I record this. So I'm kind of making eye contact with myself, which is slightly awkward now that I'm phrasing it that way, but you know what I'm saying. It's weird that this is the technological age. So, but that being said, so yeah, there's a lot to look forward to for the rest of September. August was great. Looking at October, which is always a big month, as I just said in the last section, is super exciting. I'm really excited. I'm kind of hoping to start at least one of the reviews that we'll post next month tonight. So we'll see how that goes. One I've got to do for this week, and the other one, again, I'm kind of hoping to make it the first one for October and make that a special thing. So we'll see how that goes. Finally, one thing I wanted to add to these vlogs is shout-outs, because now that I am literally, as of today, 10 away from 100 subscribers. So thank you, all you beautiful people. I really appreciate you being here, and this has been an interesting and humbling experience in that regard. Not that I thought I was gonna have some meteoric rise or anything like that. It's a saturated field. Everything is at this point, which kind of makes it's disparaging to get into almost any endeavor, which I think the moral of that, personally, is to not care. Like, everyone's doing everything, so whatever. Do your thing. Be you. Be true unto yourself. Actually, my last and favorite high school English teacher was a big fan of the whole Shakespeare quote, which I can't remember at the moment, so I'm not going to butcher it. However, but it was about being true to thine self. Night following the day and all that. Wow, I'm getting bits and pieces of it, but not the whole thing. But yeah, no, regardless, it's a good quote. I guess look it up. That's not making me seem very good with memory. I'm not great with my memory, in case you haven't noticed. But yeah, it is what it is. But shout outs to people who have interacted with me, spoken with me. I guess interacted with me. Just we've talked, whether it's Twitter, in the comment section, just somewhere. I'm not really on Facebook that much anymore. But first, Evil Villain has been here since nearly the beginning, and dude, you're awesome. So thank you so much. Next, Burt Manning is probably the second most interactive, and I've been talking back and forth with you for a while. You're cool as hell. Thank you so much. Then a newer addition is the Immortal Con HD here on YouTube, and thank you so much. I really am looking for feedback. I want to know. But my thing is, I am open to all feedback, especially if it's given in good faith. Whether I take it or not depends on whether I feel that actually works with my true self. And I think that's how anyone should approach criticism, regardless of your field or what you're doing. So thank you so much. And it's been very positive feedback, and I really appreciate that. But yeah, it's like cool. Like that's what I'm looking for. And finally, my friend Joe, who's on here, my best friend, who, like, thank you. I'm not gonna give any more details than that. But you're the shit, dude. So thank you so much, everyone. Y'all rule. So yeah, that's my shout outs for the month, and I'm gonna stop talking. I'm getting up to the 5-minute mark just for this section. This is gonna be a long one, again, whatever. This is self-indulgent, right? It's all self-indulgent. So yeah, so stay tuned to the next month. I've got reviews coming up. Been working on 2 every week, and it's been going pretty good. So hoping to keep that up. If I don't, I will say that on Twitter or here. I gotta work more with the more social functions of YouTube, because I know they're making it so you can post outside of videos and things like that. And I haven't gotten to shorts. Might do some like quick reviews or stuff like that. So let me know if that's the thing you'll check out. I probably just randomly do it. But if people are actively interested in it, then I'm more likely to give it a shot. So again, thank you so much. And yeah, please let me know what works, what doesn't work. My ears are always open. So that being said, thank you so much for watching. If you found this entertaining, certainly if you are not a subscriber and you've watched this far, I truly appreciate that, and I hope I've been somewhat entertaining or at least relatable. So if that's the case, please hit subscribe. I've got more coming up. Again, vlogs every month, and reviews every twice a week at this point. More when it'll happen. So you are all fantastic. Thank you so much. Please continue being your truest self, and be kind to yourself, be kind to those around you, and most importantly, stay weird, simians.